Hello and welcome back to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here for your twin flame reading. And what we're going to do at the end, for those who may be in separation, we're going to pull a few cards for you guys, okay, just to see where you are. You guys go and check out my readings for your sign, okay? Go and check that out. But I had a desire to do a twin flame energy check-in today, and I told you I'm only going to do it when I feel the urge to do it. Okay, so I feel the urge, and here we are. So let's see what's going on. Follow me on Instagram. I do check-ins over there as well. Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, so make sure that you check in over there. Let's see what is going on. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right. Let's see what is happening with our twin flames. Okay, last shuffle, and then we're going to get right into checking in on the energies for our divine masculine and our divine feminine. Okay? All right. Holy Spirit, divine creator, universe, what messages need to go forth for our divine masculine and our divine feminine? What messages need to go forth? Holy Spirit, divine creator, universe, for our divine masculine and our divine feminine. What messages need to go forth? Our divine masculine and our divine feminine. Alright, Holy Spirit, divine creator, universe. What messages need to go forth for our divine masculine and our divine feminine? What messages need to go forth for our divine masculine? Our divine masculine. Wow. Not wasting any time, as usual. As usual. It's not. Divine masculine is ready to talk. All right. Wow. All right. So now let's go forth with our divine feminine. All right. Holy Spirit, divine creator, universe. What messages need to go forth for our divine feminine? What messages need to go forth for our divine feminine? Wow. Everybody is ready to talk today, and our divine feminine is definitely ready. Last week she didn't have much to say, but she has a lot to say today. That could be bad, that could be good. So we will see in just a second. All right. Okay, Holy Spirit, divine creator, universe. What messages need to go forth for our divine masculine? What is our divine masculine wanting to say? What is our divine masculine wanting to say to the divine feminine? What is the divine masculine wanting to say to the divine feminine? What is the divine masculine wanting to say? Ooh, I mean, my goodness. Like, this is unbelievable. Let's move these down some. All right. Our divine feminine. What is our divine feminine wanting to say to her divine masculine? What is the divine feminine wanting to say to the divine masculine? What is the divine feminine wanting to say to the divine masculine? Holy Spirit, divine creator, the universe. What is the divine feminine wanting to say to the divine masculine? What is the divine feminine? Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and pull these two, and then we're going to clarify after we read them and see if there's anything challenging that we need to clarify. Okay, Holy Spirit, divine creator, universe, what messages need to be clear from our divine masculine? What does our divine masculine want to tell our divine feminine? What does our divine masculine want to say to our divine feminine? What does our divine, okay. What does our divine feminine want to say to our divine masculine? What does our divine feminine want to say to our divine masculine? Okay. You guys, I am so serious. We did not waste any time. I think this is one of the fastest shuffles I've ever had for our twin flames. I'm like, for real. Okay. All right. So let's start here with our divine masculine, and we have our divine feminine. We are ready to go. Mirror. Okay, so you're mirroring each other. Self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. So our divine masculines are in a state of really thinking again. And you guys are mirroring one another, which is a good sign, which is definitely a good sign. You're reflecting on your relationships relationships reflect our wounds. So you're realizing that, there's some things that you want to deal with. You got your self-image there, how you look, to others. Introspection, really looking within, looking deep within, inside of your soul and your spirit. But I love this mirror because this lets me know that you are looking at one another, which means that you're communicating, okay? What's going on with your divine masculine is going on with your divine feminine, or you're in the same space internally. Beautiful. Cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, so replaying events over in your head. Outdated thinking. So you could be thinking about things from the past that possibly did not work, right? Things that did not work. Especially here, relationships reflect our wounds, understanding that you might be replaying some things in your head that you know that you're not going to do this time, okay? You are definitely in your head, okay? But it's outdated thinking, so that tells me that you are wanting to change something. You're wanting to do something different this time, okay? You could be making different choices this time. The runner, well, wouldn't we know? Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening in ego. Okay, so with the runner, again, this is somebody who just is running away from the union right now. Again, because they're having to deal with themselves. That's what I'm seeing. So, the divine masculine is still kind of in that same energy, trying to deal with themselves, trying to work on them. Okay, and I think that is what came up in our Instagram check-in too. Go back and check that out at Lotus Love Tarot 555 that on Instagram, and I think that is what came up. I think they were in a spirit of trying to work on themselves. Okay, but this runner in a codependent relationship, this is again running away from codependency. Having a fear of how I am right now. I'm not good for you intimately. Okay, I'm not good in this union because I'm needing to work on me. Why? Because I have some outdated thinking that I need to deal with. Okay, I'm mirroring, I'm mirroring my twin, but I need to work on my self-image right now. Right? I'm reflecting on my relationships that gave me wounds in the past. I'm going through a space of introspection right now. So yes, I'm running away because I'm not ready yet. I'm just simply not ready. And so we can understand your divine masculine saying these things, okay? Palm tree, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. This is what they're working on. This is the space that they're working on. They're working on their stability, right? Their own security. How they're performing, how they're growing, their growth. Possibly, maybe taking on a new job, maybe, working on some new ideas, starting a new business, going back to school. There's some things that these divine masculines are working on right now to get themselves together. Okay? All right. Now, let's shift gears for a minute, and now let's look at the divine feminine. What is the divine feminine thinking? The golden mirror. Now, see how you guys are already mirroring each other. Look at there. The divine masculine has the mirror, but his divine feminine has what? the golden mirror, and look at the placement of the cards. Each one is in the first position. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love, bombing. So this golden mirror is the divine feminine is needing to work on herself. Okay? She's needing to work on herself and not being so self-absorbed. What does that mean? Meaning, making it seem like it's all about you. It is not all about you. You have a twin here. Okay? Narcissist. You don't want to be in this space where you're coming across as a narcissist behavior. Okay? A narcissist can literally drive you crazy. One-sided relationship. I know you don't want to make it seem like, you're giving your all and you're doing all this and you're doing all that. No, you have to come out of that space, because it's love bombing, which is representing, love that's just going downhill, and you don't want that. You don't want that space. You don't want to be so self-absorbed. That's so important. You don't want to make it just about you, because you have someone else here. So again, you get to look at the positioning of these. The divine masculine has the mirror, but the divine feminine has the golden mirror. And again, you don't want to be so self-absorbed that it's all about you. You don't want to have a one-sided relationship, okay? Because it takes both of you to make this happen. It takes both of you to make the mission move forward. Hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. And see, that's what's happening here. Again, this is coming from a spirit that you're making it just about you. Taking a chance, risk, being strategic. You don't have to do that in a twin flame relationship. Especially being strategic. No, this is not a game here. And this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're playing this, or you're in this relationship like it's a game. And it's not. It's deeper than that. You got to pull off those 3D layers and go deep into 5D with this. Go deep into your soul and your spirit with this, and really understand that, listen, I'm not playing a game here, right? I'm not trying to be strategic and try to think of ways to trick somebody. Okay? Not showing my hand. Yes, you need to show everything. You need to be open, and you need to be secure in being open with your divine masculine. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Yes, this is what you should be doing right now. Having fun, being with your girlfriends, being happy. Single, being by yourself, because you're working on you, so you don't have to play these games or be so self-absorbed into you, right? Relax some, living in the moment, have fun. And when you do that, it'll let your stress level come down, where you won't be so focused on your divine masculine, because clearly he's in a state right now where he's running. He doesn't want to be codependent, okay? He's replaying, his choices that he's made in the past, understanding that this is outdated thinking, okay? But still, you guys are mirroring each other. And this is so important, but mirroring each other, you need to mirror each other. In fact, you're mirroring each other as far as where you are in your separate lives. For example, you guys, being separate right now, not being in union possibly, okay? Or there's some aspects of him and you or her, both of you, there's some aspects of both of you that are, aligned. That's what brought you together, okay? But there's some individual aspects that need to be dealt with clearly here, clearly. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, infinite. Upheaval, transformation, epiphany. I'm sorry, I kept looking at that. I said, no, that's not right. Epiphany. Okay, so you have sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. And that's what's needing to take place right now, divine feminine. You're needing a transformation. Okay, you're needing. I feel like I keep saying this, but it keeps taking me back to this. You're needing to go deep. You're needing to go much deep and pull off those top 3D layers, and that's what I'm calling it. It's like pulling off the top 3D layers. Okay. I told you, you cannot You cannot make, I can't make this up if I want to. Once you do the work, again, you remember your purpose, which is being a twin flame. You cannot make this up. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. Divine feminine, you need to do the work this week. See, the divine masculine has already realized there's work that needs to be done. He has it, and he's doing it, okay? But I feel like with you, you're needing to go much deep and stop looking at this as if, again, like you have to strategically, go through this union or this relationship that you're in. It doesn't have to be a strategic thing. Just go with the flow. And when you go deep, you don't have to, I don't want to use the word manipulate, but it's like manipulating and trying to think, okay, if he does this, then I'm going to do that. Or he does this, I'm going to do that. No, that's not how it should be. It should just naturally flow. Okay? It should just naturally flow. All right, what messages are coming forth from our divine masculine to our divine feminine? What messages are coming from our divine masculine to our divine feminine? If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Of course. Why? Because you realize the outdated thinking is not working. Choices that you made from the past, are not working. You want to try something new in this relationship. So you understand that now. And you're getting it. You're not going to replay things from the past that did not work. Why? Because you want this one to work. You want this relationship to work. You want it to work. Divine masculine to this divine feminine. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Of course. Of course, we know what you're doing. We understand what you're doing. You're working on you. And that's exactly what's happened. The divine masculine is working on himself. But he needs you to understand divine feminine, right? Again, not being strategic, trying to set traps for him or anything like that. No, you can't do that. You have to be in a supportive stance, but doing it as a single person right now if you guys are separated. Or giving him that space that he needs to do what he needs to do and being his support, being his peace. Okay? Divine feminine to her divine masculine. What does the divine feminine want to say to her divine masculine? I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. See? I'm telling you guys, you cannot make this up. Oh my goodness. Here's the apology for acting like a narcissist, acting like you need to take a risk and trying to be strategic. Okay? That's why you had this sudden change, because you realized you were wrong. And so when you came back into your power, bam, twin flames energy comes back into play again. And this is what it takes, realizing when you fall off the horse to get back on, right? To get back on. All right, so what areas do our divine masculine need to focus on? This area right here is kind of illuminating out of the situation with our divine masculine. Stuck. They're just stuck right now. They're trying to figure this thing out. Okay? They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure it out. Be that peace for them as they're going through just trying to figure out, how do I go from point A to point B? How do I live this thing called twin flames? First of all, what is it? Where did it come from? They're trying to figure all of this out. Okay? They realize that they were specifically selected for this task. They got that, but it still doesn't make it easy. Okay? So again, help them, divine feminine, to be their peace. Okay? To be their light at the end of the tunnel, to be their strength, because that's what they're needing. Okay, this is the area that our divine feminine is kind of in right now, that space that our divine feminine is in. Oh my goodness. Karma and lessons. Yes, you are definitely learning lessons now. You are definitely learning. You're learning what works and what does not work. That's why you have lightning here. Upheaval, transformation, sudden change. because it's coming from karma and it's coming from lessons that you're finally getting, that you're finally learning. Wow. All right, let's do some clarifying now. Let's do some clarifying now. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the universe, please clarify mirror for our divine masculines. What do we need to know about the mirror for our divine masculines? What messages need to go forth for mirror for our divine masculines? Mirror. Okay, mirror is being classified by the Six of Cups in reverse. Again, trying to find peace from the past, moving on. You know, some of the divine masculines may have even went back to an ex or went back to a past relationship and realized, you know, I needed to put a period behind it, and now I'm able to move on. I don't have to revisit that place anymore. Now I have my independence. Okay? Six of Cups in reverse and Five of Cups in reverse. See, you got two that's dealing with, you know, finding peace, that's dealing with moving away from a situation. Both of these cards mean that. Moving forward, accepting, finding peace. But the Six of Cups goes a little deeper because it deals with moving on from the past. Moving on from something from the past. Wow. And then you have all these emotions here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, you know, which cups represents emotion. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups in reverse, okay? Again, with the Page of Cups, this is somebody who's kind of immature in their thinking, insecure, okay? And this is exactly where our divine masculines may be right now. Emotionally insecure, okay, kind of disappointed in the space that they are in life right now. But it's okay, because they're working on it. They're working on it. Let's clarify the runner for our divine masculines. Please clarify the runner for our divine masculines. The runner, codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. What do we need to know about the runner for our divine masculine? Please clarify the runner. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is coming to an end. And it's been a complete and painful ending. It cannot get any worse. With the Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords in reverse, it can't get any worse than this. This is it. This is it. The running is coming to an end. That's why I'm saying divine feminine. You have to be his peace right now. He's going through a lot. A lot. Some you may know about, some things you may not know about. But he's going through a lot. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords in reverse. He knows that he has to let down from his manipulated, you know, anything that he may have done to manipulate someone, okay? His deception, his being all talk. He knows that this is over. He's letting this go. He doesn't want to be deceptive anymore. He doesn't want to manipulate a situation anymore. He doesn't want to be all talk anymore. He wants to be the real deal now. And that's why he's stuck right now, because he's trying to transition from where he was in the past to where he is going now, okay? He knows that this is a complete and painful ending, but he's kind of in that transition space, okay? Both of these cards was Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra coming forth. And again, cards really don't matter, but, you know, sometimes it can just confirm to you that this message may be for you. So that's why I still like to call them out. But again, if you're a twin flame, this is truly resonating. All right. I want to clarify the golden mirror for our divine feminine. What is the golden mirror all about for our divine feminine? What do we need to know about the golden mirror for our divine feminine? Please clarify the golden mirror for our divine feminine. What messages need to go forth for our divine feminine for the golden mirror? All right, golden mirror is clarified by the Four of Cups in reverse. You're aware of what you're doing. This is you having a sudden awareness, but now you're choosing happiness. I feel like this, you realize that it can't be a one-sided relationship, or if it was, narcissist behavior, being self-absorbed, but now you're aware of this behavior, and now you're choosing to be happy. With this Four of Cups in reverse, this is choosing happiness, right? This is choosing happiness. This is truly choosing happiness. All right, Holy Spirit, divine prayer, messages need to go for lightning. Messages need to go for oh, lightning. Okay, actually have three here. Lightning, and it came out fast as well. All right, lightning, which meant sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. You got the Queen of Wands and the World. Okay, so this is you being in that King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy, whereas your emotions are fiery now. Okay, you know exactly what you want. The Queen of Wands knows exactly what she wants. It's not gender specific. Business person, knows where it is going. Not scared to speak her mind. Okay, a very stand-up person. And with the World here, just let me know that yes, the lessons are coming to an end. What lessons? The lessons right here. You learn from your past, and now all of this that was happening in the past and behind, and that golden mirror, being self-absorbed on, all that is in the past. You're moving out of that now. That's why Twin Flames was your last card, because you realize you had to put that stuff down. Okay. Look, and you got the Queen of Swords too. You got two queens here, which means you're all about truth. You are about truth, and you're expecting truth from your divine masculine. Okay? You're very stern in your own truth and the truth that has to take place in this relationship. Okay? You're making these changes. And I feel like this is you. I feel like you are taking on both of these identities. And that's why you got the World card here, because in all of these lessons, you're getting it. You're getting it, and it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. You got fire here, air here, and earth here. Okay? Bottom of the deck for that one is the Magician. Yes, you are manifesting. This is what I'm talking about. You're manifesting. You have everything that you need. The Magician has everything that he needs. Okay? He's being guided. See the infinity sign at the top? He's being guided by spirit. He's bringing from heaven the things that he's hearing, meditating, hearing the answers, and bringing it down to earth to utilize it with everything that he needs. All the elements are there. Everything is there. You just got to believe and listen, and that's being guided. Beautiful. All right. Please clarify. I'm going to go ahead and clarify these now for our divine masculine and our divine feminine. Please clarify stuff for our divine masculine. What do we need to know about stuck for our divine masculine? Our divine masculine is stuck. Please clarify the divine masculine being stuck. What do we need to know? Okay. Divine masculine. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're waiting. You're waiting. You planted good seeds now, and you're waiting. But the thing about it, you have to realize you have to be patient. And that's what this card is saying. You're looking at is that you're stuck. But it's not that you're stuck, because you're starting to make the right choices. You're starting to plant the right seeds. Don't be in a rush for them to come up. It's not that you're stuck. You're not stuck. You're just in a waiting pattern now. Okay? You're just in a waiting pattern right now. So come out of thinking I'm in a stuck mind. I've planted my seeds. I'm just waiting for them to harvest now. And there is a difference. Okay? Seven of Swords. Yeah. Because what it is now, you're walking away from the deception, from the past. Because you've planted these good seeds. And what it is, what keeps keeping you stuck, you're going to the past thinking about the deception. No more the deception. Why? Because you've harvested. See, he's put the work in. See with the shovel here? He did the work. That's what that's meaning. But don't allow your mind to keep going back to the past with the deception. Look, and the adulterous behavior. See how both of these have come in? You're stuck because you keep thinking about the past. And hopefully these are choices that you're no longer dealing with. That's the important thing. With this Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords here, these are both very deceptive, player-like cards, hurtful behaviors that a person can be in. Even though you have both of all of these energies here that's not good, it looks as though you're doing the work and you're leaving this in the past. Okay? And that's how it's coming off. But don't be stuck. Stay focused on this and not this. And definitely don't operate in this behavior anymore. Oh my goodness, please no. Okay, you got fire, air, and earth coming through for you, bottom of the deck. Yeah, why? Because you're going after your Queen of Pentacles. I mean, your Nine of Pentacles. Okay? You're going after your Nine of Pentacles. That is currently in a single stance. This is the single ladies card. Doing fine by herself. She has everything that she needs. And she had to go to the single space, being separated possibly because of this behavior from her divine masculine. But now her divine masculine is doing the work. So she's remaining patient. Okay? She's in her singleness. She's remaining patient until this twin flame union can happen. Or you all can be on one accord. And for those that are in union, you may be in some space now, be in a time now or a season now where you need some space for one another and need to work on yourselves. Earth energy coming through here. Okay? All right, karma lessons. Please clarify karma and lessons for our divine feminine. Please clarify karma and lessons for our divine feminine. What does our divine feminine need to know about karma and lessons? Please clarify karma and lessons for our divine feminine. What does our divine feminine need to know about karma and lessons? All right. Yeah, I can see that. The Empress in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, so you got stuck there for a minute. That's why you had the golden mirror with this self-absorbed behavior, narcissist, one-sided relationship. You were stuck. You couldn't see anybody else's perspective. Okay, and that caused you to be in this Empress in reverse behavior, being very jealous. Okay, like a narcissist behavior as well. Just being smothering possibly of your divine masculine, not allowing him to be free. With the loss of self. Just selfishness. Not speaking right, not walking right, very moody, all of these things, and you were stuck. And that's why you needed to learn the lessons, because you couldn't do things the same way that you did it from the past. You couldn't. Okay? Things had to change. And that's why you have here, see, this is what this is saying. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. There it is right there. Because you didn't treat him correctly because of your behavior. And that's why you had to learn the lessons. That's why karma had to come. And let me go back to these cards. So I'm going to show you how these cards are really playing off of one another. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Yeah, deception, player, see? And that's why you just have to do something else right now. Why? Because you're working on yourself. You're trying to plant good seeds. Bottom of the deck for our divine feminine. The Tower in reverse, yeah. See, you're getting your lessons, and that's why the twin flame card came here. That's why you got the Tower in reverse, because you avoided a disaster, and Spirit was aware of that. Spirit was aware of that. Now, for those that are in separation, I'm going to pull these cards just for you. Okay, let's see what comes out for those who are in separation. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit of the Universe, what message needs to go forth for our twin flames that are currently in separation? What messages need to come forth? Our twin flames that are currently in separation. Our twin flames need to know that are currently in separation. Messages need to come forth, please, for our twin flames that are currently in separation. What do they need to know? What do they need to know about the separation? What messages need to come forth for our twin flames that are currently in separation? Okay. ready to surrender. Wow. You're ready to surrender. Why? Because you want your twin flame. You're ready to surrender to anything in the past, anything that's not serving your highest good. You're ready for it to come to a complete ending. Okay? Because you've learned the lessons. You're surrendering. Beautiful. All right, my loves, if you want to do a private reading, information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time. Bye-bye.